Yeah, I get it in with the Roach Clip podcast. Arthur Phillips, sound waves through your broadcast. So much smoke in this bitch, catch a contact. Dutchy, Arizona, yeah, I smoked the whole pack. Cannabis, cactus t-shirts, and a dope mag. If you didn't catch the last episode, that's your bad. They say it's my turn, so I conjure something clever. Like I'm just trying to get our songs on content under pressure. So cook up the beat, hit the studio, and I chef. Roach Clip radio show on KDIF. Ponderosa flower, that's just the way I'm doing. Break it down and put a lighter to a blazing tooth, and they don't even ask. Know that we are high grade, homegrown Arizona. Go and check out our page. Yeah, go ahead and check out the page. Homegrown Arizona, top notch 6. Remember, you are now tuned in to the one and only
Clip Radio.
Roach Clip podcast.
Yo.
My
throat is messed up.
Dude, it's going around. It's going around.
Was yours too?
Nah, it was and shit.
Yeah. I woke up like that. Maybe I didn't sleep with the heater today.
Cause I felt like I was getting ill, man, and then I fought through it. Started drinking like emergency and all that.
Yeah, I woke up with like
I feel that change in the air. I think the weather changed yesterday, kind of moving out of our cold and into a little bit warmer. Yeah, it's just humidity in the air too.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we got some rain tonight, I think. They said rain tonight.
So it might be like allergies, huh?
Yeah, it's that and the change of temperatures too. Your body has to readjust again to
the atmosphere.
Yeah,
it's like going from hot to cold.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, it's like I woke up like that, feeling a little.
Yeah, I hate that feeling.
I was like, I wasn't even screaming all night or nothing. I understand if I was out, wilding out at the deuce.
At the deuce.
At the doozy.
They ain't wilding out down there.
Shout out the deuce.
Not that wild.
That's a huge venue, man. That place with a boxing ring inside.
It is.
They host a lot of people.
I'm trying to chop it up with the boss, but he's always usually busy when he walks by, man.
Where's the deuce?
It's right down Central in Lincoln.
Oh, all right.
Right outside of
downtown.
Like, right before you see all the buildings.
En el corazón de Phoenix.
El Finiqueros.
the Cortisone de Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's a cool spot though, man. They got good food. It's been on that diners, drive-ins, and dives, and
like every place in Phoenix.
Nice.
I see that everywhere.
Right? It is. Like
Guy Ferrari came through and ripped through town.
It's like he knows this place.
He did.
But hey, man, it's either that or we do got so much good food here.
Yeah.
That's true. That's a good point.
Food Network comes a lot of restaurants out here.
Out of nowhere, too. So a few years ago, most of these places didn't exist, and now we have so many choices of places to eat and drink.
It comes with the expansion, no? Like, people feel like, all right, well, we got to step it up for Phoenix.
Exactly.
Like, we got to do our best. Like any business would want to do, you want to put out your best product.
You're tuned into Roach Clip Radio, 102.9 FM, KDIF, KDIF.org. South Phoenix, stand up.
All the way up.
Chicken Parm, Broadway, Joe
Bags.
Shout out Joe Bags. Go check out the new Joe Bags video on YouTube, Roach Clip channel.
Yeah.
It's a dope video.
Got a few freestyles.
Yeah, we had a cool photo shoot with him today.
We had Snail Made over on the podcast on Wednesday. That was smooth. That was dope.
Yeah, man. Shout out
They're
Snailmate hitting the road.
Snail
About to go
Dude.
tour it up.
In their little white van.
Sadly, they won't be here in the studios with us
Sadly.
anymore, but we
Back,
can just walk up to their door, knock, and just...
Yeah, I didn't realize how momentous and how serendipitous our meeting with them was. So we meet them out of nowhere, and then we've had this cool little relationship with them and supporting their band, and they support the magazine. And now they're not only heading out on tour, like right after they did the podcast, but you said they're moving out of the building too. So
Yep, they're out.
it's just like they came into our lives and then crawled out of our lives.
No, but they'll
Understand.
still be
We'll
around.
We'll keep
Oh, that's
Snailmade-
true. They're
we'll
not
keep
going
Snailmade
far,
going.
but
They got us crawling on salt.
definite serendipity chance meeting with some cool, with cool
Serendipity,
band.
dippity, doodah.
Serengeti.
Yes,
Call it
Serengeti.
Serengeti
Holmes.
snails.
Shout out everybody listening. I'm Tolo. I'm joined by these crazy degenerates. Rolling a blunt like always. To my left, we got
Prodi.
Prodi
Mr.
Milkus,
Prodi Milkus, Mr. Burpees or shots,
the greatest show host of all time, according
Definitely.
to my calculations.
Your
Así es.
calculations are correct, sir.
Ya se armó.
Who's that with the green hat?
I'm Miguelito. Just came fresh back from the Champs Trade Show in Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. They have trade shows for everything in Vegas, huh?
They do, and their convention center is one of the biggest buildings I've ever been in. They probably look at other convention floors and then thought, okay, we have to be bigger than that, because that's just what Vegas does.
Who has their vibrator in their pocket?
I don't know. I think it's my phone going off.
Sounds like Pierre's dropping an engine in a hot rod.
His
Oh,
compressor over there.
His compressor.
Be like, it'll be a good idea if you put that outside. Remember?
Yeah.
Passive aggressive.
So yeah, fun little fact. While we record, there's usually other things going on around us.
Yeah.
Just maintain the focus and give you our undivided attention.
We're in a big warehouse, and there's people working downstairs. Pierre's making signs for next week's golf tournament.
Yeah.
7 days away, we'll be golfing away.
We'll be hosting some of Arizona's finest cannabis brands and also golf pros to a fun day of golf for charity. We've already raised money for Apache Junction, their track team.
Shout out
Apache Junction High School.
That's
And then,
March 9th.
Yeah, March 9th. We're kicking it off at 8 a.m. Legacy Golf Resort. Spectator tickets are $45. CannabisCactus.com/golf.
That includes food, right?
That does. That includes
All right,
a
good.
catered lunch.
What
people
kind of
get hungry.
lunch is that?
At
Do we know?
12:30.
Do we know what kind of lunch?
I don't know what the
Pollo
golf
seco
course
con
is
mashed
serving.
potatoes.
Ándale.
Yeah.
Frijoles con arroz, cabrón.
No, pollo seco.
Pollo seco.
Con
That's
mashed
crazy.
potatoes y gravy.
Pollo hervido.
Yeah.
The pollo chicken. The skin on it.
Oh, man.
It's like, oh, man.
Just eat the skin by itself. The gooey skin.
They're listening right now like, damn, that is what we were going to make.
Oh, snap.
Now they got to change their whole approach.
They changed their whole perspective in
Right.
life now.
Bring
Get
the
some
taco.
greens,
Just
whatever
bring
you
the
do.
taco guy.
Get some greens on your plate.
Just
Yeah.
grill them.
Cebolla and cilantro on your tacos.
I was watching this documentary a while back. The first time I was getting into shape, on how you should have 75% of your dish should be raw. You know, it should be some kind of raw food.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and you should only
Some
have 25%
greens.
cooked, because something with your immune system fights off the cooked food, man, like a disease. Once it gets cooked to a certain point,
It goes
it
to
fights off
combat
a lot of
levels.
the nutrients, so
Yeah.
you don't take in a lot of the stuff, man. That's why I said it's really bad to overcook your food and char it and stuff like that.
I think it goes both ways too. So it's good to have raw foods in your diet, but then also some cooked foods. It goes both ways, right?
Yeah,
And
that's
or
what it says.
fermented foods.
25%.
Ah, okay, I missed that part.
So we should have 75% raw, 25% cooked.
Okay, I like that.
And that's
Yeah.
good.
That's
you know,
a
that
good
should be
ratio.
My apologies for
the
missing
most
that.
of your plate and a piece of meat,
Some
That's
sushi.
it.
and you're good.
Sushi's
sounds
bomb.
Ooh,
That's
Sushi's
funny
always
that-
bomb.
It's funny how some things are for certain cultures. Like the Japanese have been eating sushi forever, and now it's so popular worldwide that it's like messing with their fish trade, or either maybe the population and the economics of just how much those tuna go for on the open market. It's crazy.
That Fukushima stuff must have really put a scare to that country,
The
man.
Fuchs.
When it started seeping into the water.
It's crazy how safe nuclear is per like overall.
Yeah.
But then all you hear in the news is when that happens, and it, something. But
Well, it's just because when something does happen bad, it's really drastic. You know,
I was reading about
Start
that the
growing
other
extra
day.
eyeballs and stuff.
it has implications. There's implications that can
But-
stem generations. And
Over time, there's way more deaths and harm to the environment
Oh.
from fossil fuels. But it's not a catastrophic thing
fossil.
like you see when a nuclear
Well,
disaster
have you-
happens.
I guess based on perspective, man, I would say it's pretty catastrophic according to how the planet is.
Oh no, that's true.
You know, like,
It's just
Hey.
it's not a one-day event, I guess. So
we're
people
not
just
seeing
don't
it,
notice it.
It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
a Chernobyl because it's not.
I
happening
agree.
right
I agree
away.
that it is catastrophic,
Yeah.
even way more so.
It just
Catastrophe.
happened
Than
gradually.
nuclear
I
power.
was listening to NPR yesterday, and they were talking about how a lot of fish in the ocean are dying because of global warming. They're not getting enough oxygen,
Oh wow,
and they say because
their gills aren't soaking up that good.
the colder the water is, the more oxygen it like retains or whatever. The warmer it gets, you get less oxygen. So more
what's going on.
some of the fish that depend on whatever oxygen they're not getting now.
In a degree
They're
or
dying
two,
out.
really
It's probably
matters.
Yeah.
the higher level fish that what's the fish that live on the higher.
Did you
levels
know
of the ocean?
snails have gills
And lungs.
Ooh, I did not know that.
That was a fun fact.
Well, they can have so
They can have either.
submarine snails have lungs. Some land snails have gills.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
okay.
right?
Yeah,
That's
that is
bizarre.
interesting.
As soon as you said it, I was like, "What?
Yeah.
That's true."
How's that
Nature
possible?
said, "All right, hold my beer. Watch this."
Yeah.
Yeah.
When
Hey, bro,
pigs
how was
fly,
that
check
workout?
out when.
Dude,
I'm
I feel
sore
it.
right now.
I was standing at work and I was like, "Damn, feel it right now.
Me and kettlebell workout.
So I see the weights down there, and we've advanced. If somehow getting on the bikes, is it just me, or after a while of that, now your body wants more?
Yeah.
You know,
That's
a little bit of jogging, a little bit of lift.
So
this
go
or
get
that.
yourself a kettlebell. We're doing
Yeah.
kettlebell routines now.
But that's why if you're not working out and you feel inspired to, or you feel something motivating you, everything is better than zero. One push up, one lap around the house.
Who's down tomorrow?
You know,
I'm with it.
and then it leads to good things. So.
We'll use your weightless one.
Cool.
We'll do a rutina from there.
Yeah, I want to get in on that. Those
it.
dumbbells and kettlebells, and I'm glad I didn't buy any because I see you've already sourced them. We seem to always
We need
have this stuff.
We need more
laying around.
kettlebells though. That way we can all do it.
We need exactly the right amount of kettlebell.
We need them. Yeah.
Kettle.
I've been
Right
More
amount of
cowbell.
kettle.
Just put more cowbell.
I need more kettlebell.
Yeah, dude. I feel it. I feel it right now in my legs, bro.
Dude, the same here.
Yeah, my
like
chin.
yeah,
Y'all were
all
squatting?
around too. Not like just
we're
not just
squatting. We're doing everything.
not just in one side. Like I feel it on like all around my legs.
Around your quadriceps
The quadriceps
and hamstrings.
Mm-hmm.
It's a must, man. If you're feeling down, if you're feeling like drained, or
Do a workout.
your brain might make you think that you're feeling tired,
Yeah.
you know, but maybe you're just tired of your situation.
Ooh, that was
you know?
good.
So just get up, you know,
Church.
do something and watch and just keep doing something every day. Today, ride a bike. Tomorrow, ride a skateboard. Do some push-ups.
Yeah, I realized
Something.
you don't have to go 0 to 100. Little things lead to big things.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is do some little things, and you'll see your perspective change.
Yeah,
Feels
just
good.
do it.
It would
Don't
take
talk
you,
about it. Do it.
It would
I
take
like
you
it.
way less time to get out of your stink mode or whatever than it took to get into it.
Oh yeah, dude.
You know, because once you start going and you start eating a little better and you start doing a little exercise, man, it's just gonna catapult
Yeah,
you into a whole
swing those
nother mentality.
kettlebells. That's all you're gonna think about. Like, now, how am I gonna not fall through the next?
Think
part
about
of the
them
workout?
minutes right quick.
Yeah.
How am I gonna make it through these next minutes?
That's all you could think while you're working
Right.
out. You don't think about nothing else, dude.
And then when you put up with that
Yeah.
pain and all that, putting up with the rest of your day is easy.
Yeah. Yeah, just go hit up the
Yeah.
courts.
Like, this is not as hard as lifting this kettlebell for 30 minutes. You know, like, oh, I can do this day easy.
Yeah.
That was fun, dude.
That
Yeah,
was
those
awesome.
things are
That woke me up.
difficult, man. Like I remember the first time I did them, cause I'm not really used to doing like lifting or none of that. I'm
Same.
more into just like running and like
Same.
basketball.
Yeah.
My workouts,
Cardio stuff.
my workouts in the basketball. That's pretty much it.
That's
like,
what's dope about a kettlebell. You
But
just
yeah.
need such a little weight, and it'll throw you through a whole workout. I
Oh,
feel,
yeah.
I feel everything, dude. Every part of my body is sore. From
It's that handle, man. You know, it's like you can do different things with it. You could put it
Like-
in many motions.
like there's not a muscle I don't feel sore on me right
Yeah,
now.
well, you
bro.
use every muscle pretty much, like,
Yeah.
trying to
my
balance.
shoulder
everything,
muscles
like,
are sore as hell.
Your balance.
Even right here,
muscles,
bro.
everything.
And we didn't do push-ups.
Well,
And
yeah, I feel it all
I
in
feel it
here.
right here too.
I feel it right here.
Yep.
Mhm.
Your
All
back
back
right
here,
my
right
chin,
here.
yeah.
I was like, all right, cool. I had a gang of spots. That's
Like,
good.
like I was telling,
That was a good workout then. If you're not sore, it's not a good workout.
I was telling this fool how you hit like every spot, dude, of your body with the kettlebell workout, dude. And it's dope, dude. Like just 12 minutes, and we were dying.
So
I was dying.
That comes highly recommended from the whole Cannabis Cactus Squad and Roach Clip Squad, man. You'll
Highly
see us.
recommend kettlebell. Watch some videos if you can afford an instructor, so you can get the
Oh,
right. You know, don't mess up your back. Kettlebells are dangerous if you're not doing it right.
Yeah, if you have disposable income and you want to get an instructor, that's fun. Go work out with
But if
somebody.
not, watch YouTube videos.
But yeah, nothing
and go slow.
nothing
Go
can
slow.
stop you.
You can get like an actual curated workout for $10 if you have like iOS devices.
Oh, and there's a
Android
lot of
devices.
free ones too.
Yeah.
A lot of good free ones.
Yeah. This Android one does it with the one I have. You don't need anything, so you don't need equipment. Like a chair and your couch will do.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
and it'll
it.
show you
And
how
the
to do
floor.
all these workouts from beginner to pro and from like
And those
warming
work,
up to
dude.
cooling down.
Those work.
Yeah, do get fools in the joint. They go to the joint, they come out. They don't,
Yeah,
they don't have weights
no more.
anymore. You know, they haven't had weights in the prison for a long time. So it's like it's all
yeah, pull-ups,
they do
push-ups,
burpees.
sit-ups, all the ups.
All the ups and
And
all the
burpees.
downs.
plyometrics
They
too.
do-
You could jump on your bed and off your bed for 30 times in a row. And that's a
They
workout.
do rutinas.
Yeah, there you go.
The rutinas.
Burpees.
Yeah, all
No
that stuff,
shots.
Yeah.
Burpees and no shots.
They wish they had shots.
Shots
Yeah.
of milk, Holmes.
For those that don't know, in the joint, man, when you go in the joint or county and you link up, say, with like sureños out there in Cali, from what I know in Cali, how it works, man, you got to work out every day. So when I went to county, I was tripping out, right? Because I was like, oh, yeah, what you with? I was like, sureño, dog, you know? So I was like, all right, cool. So they show me my bunk. They show me
Southside.
to the main head. The main heads approach you at first. And you go to your bunk. And then from there, they give you the rules, you know? And it's straight up like, you can't share food with anybody outside of the raza. You can't play games with anybody outside of that raza, you know. So you can't like play cards. None
Yeah,
of
you
that.
gotta just stick to your
Yeah,
games.
you can't use the restroom if there's somebody from another race in the restroom. You gotta wait till they clear out. Then you gotta go in there and pee.
And then back to the workout thing. Those guys will tell you how otherwise you get too tense.
Yeah,
and that's why they'll make you work out. That keeps your head right. Keeps
Be ready
everything
for
right.
war.
Right
But
after
also
that,
keeps your
right after that, they tell you the times. All right, man. Right after breakfast, lunch, and right before we knock out, we're gonna work out. Keep
Hell
the butt
yeah.
clean. Everything stays clean. And if not, you go to the wall. You know, and it's a trip, dude. And then it's a trip when they take people to the wall, man.
What's the wall where you go through
Well,
down?
the wall, because it's like the big. I was in the low security one, so it's like a dormitory, man.
They
and it's
enclose
like a
you in
gang of bunks in there.
Oh, you
So-
got your sleep in there?
And the guards sit all the way in the front, dude, in his window, and they could see everything, right? So when you go to the wall, everybody goes to the wall. Whatever race is handling their beef, you go
Like
to the
one
back
flew over the
end,
cuckoo's nest?
and then whoever's gonna check them stands behind everybody, and everybody else faces the TV, standing up. You know, and then while the four fools that are checking the guy that has to get checked.
To make
and the
sure
guards
you-
can't see because everybody's standing in the way.
check for what? Like shivs or shit?
Nah, you get checked. Like you get checked.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you messed up, so you got to get checked.
Yeah,
you got to
yeah.
get regulated.
And they allow that? The guards don't say nothing?
Well, they can't see.
Everyone's
Everybody's
blocking
standing,
it.
everybody's making commotion watching the TV. You can't see the
Oh, and these fools are just
and
over
they're
here
getting beat
squabbling?
down. Boom, boom, boom. Nah, you got to take it. You can't fight back. You take it. You messed up. Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of that internal beef, I'm sure they're cool with it being handled with punches. They just can't have people like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Join the Aryan Nation.
stabbing each other. But
They
when
know
it
how it
comes to
goes.
like that regular beef
Thought it
stuff,
was gonna be
that's
like
all
a-
part of the
And the guards know, man. They just don't.
Ecology
They don't care
of
as
the
long as nobody snitches.
ecosystem.
And they know how it works. Nobody's gonna snitch. 'cause they
Snitches
know
get
what's up.
stitches.
Yeah.
Yep,
Out
they
there,
have to go
snitches
do
get
As the, old,
stitches.
as the old proverb
Yeah.
says.
If you're in that world, they already got your info.
Hey,
You know, so if you snitch, man, you're in the ditch.
Hey, Pedro.
Hey, Pedro. They
Right
came up
of
to me
each.
with a piece of paper with my name, social, and address on it, man, because we're in a lockdown.
I was reading some wild dish earlier today.
What?
Is these mice got injected with these nanoparticles?
What?
And they could see night vision. It's like these nanoparticles that turn the light. What is it? That convert infrared light to visible light. Research have given mice the ability to see in the dark. That's crazy, dude.
That's a trip, dude.
They're
Super
injecting that
soldiers.
What?
So yeah, so you already know what they're working for.
Yeah.
The human. Japan's gonna be the first fools who actually test it on a human.
Well, Japan's already testing. They're doing the gene
CRISPR.
splicing.
Yep.
They just did the gene editing.
Yeah, the CRISPR.
Yeah, they took out some stuff that I forgot what disease comes from it. What terminal disease?
Yeah, because you
come from
can
it.
cut and paste
Yeah,
your
and they
genome.
took it out, man. And it's a trip. So they're expecting.
We're
these
gonna
people
be.
to not
I wonder if we're gonna be inferior in the future because we're
That's
gonna
the
be
goal.
like normies,
Yeah, we won't be normies.
or we'll be like original or whatever you call it.
Ab-
We'll be
Aboriginals.
unedited.
Yeah, we're gonna be like monkeys. Yeah, the unedited.
You know, like we'll be like, oh, they're unedited or whatever.
They're like a what do they call a Windows
And
computer.
they call it
Yeah.
stocks.
The new kids are apples.
They're eternalists.
They're just stock. They're defaults.
I think that's the goal, right? Trying to live forever. That's what they're trying to.
Dude, it's a trip. How you could think about that, and then you could read about like Hinduism and stuff like that, and it's kind of like we are living forever. You know, like
I've never read Hinduism. What do they talk about?
Here we
it's
go.
like
All right,
how
all
you
right.
get tuned in to the whole life force, man. So it's like
So when you die, you become the dirt. So
well, you
you're
think
still alive.
all of that. Well, think about it, man. Like what science what the laws of thermodynamics say that all the energy is still around. You can't create it or destroy it. So whatever
Cannot,
was
yeah.
there is still
Kinetic
here.
energy?
All the atoms that were there when it first blew up,
So our atoms just go.
We're
back,
still here.
back into space.
and
we
then
become
we get
stars.
recycled.
Stardust.
Whatever,
The law of
whatever needs to be
thermodynamics,
back into
or
a
one of
body
them.
would come back and be put into a body. And then I feel like that's maybe how you get reincarnation, according to those studies, is how you get reincarnation.
Damn.
Sometimes a lot of those bunch up right back.
I got like
again.
atoms from a
And
damn
you get-
elf or
You
something.
might get.
No, it is the like
Leprechaun elf. I got the leprechaun.
Aryan elf.
Aryan elf.
Area-
Leprechaun.
when you say that we're all connected. You can feel. I mean, you can feel the way a city feels when you travel a lot. Different places have their own feelings, and going to Las Vegas, that's obviously a unique one. But That city is hurting. Like Vegas hurts. That city needs help. I come here where everybody's so happy and everyone has so much purpose.
Oh yeah, Vegas.
No matter
is
what their job
That's
is,
a different animal over there.
there's so much depression.
There's a lot of depressed people that just like.
And I know there is everywhere,
The
but
casinos got everything on lock.
they really keep it from just thriving and being a beautiful city that it probably could be, because a lot of great people live there. But the Strip falls in the middle of all those neighborhoods and just breaks it up. Roads are bad. Education suffers. And the Strip has its own zip code and sucks in all their own tax dollars. They don't share that with Henderson, Summerlin.
Oh, dude, you know
crazy.
You know what's crazy about casinos that nobody talks about? My dad worked at a casino in Temecula, bro. Pachanga is one of the bigger ones in Southern Cali.
That's right.
So he worked there for maybe like 5-6 years, and he said he saw so many people kill themselves, bro. They'll throw themselves from the top parking.
The fact that they won't report it is another scary thing.
Nobody talks about that, but my dad said he saw like a lot of people kill themselves, not just one or two.
So a funny thing about Las Vegas news that freaked me out the whole time I lived there is they don't talk about what happens there. So your Las Vegas 6 o'clock news come on, and they're like, hey, in Minnesota, a cat did a fun thing. Hey, in North Carolina, this guy climbed a mountain.
Because everybody from everywhere is there.
Talk, but they don't talk, because they won't report on what actually happens in Las Vegas. They're not going to say, hey, someone just got murdered here. Hey, someone jumped off the
building. So they just blew his brains out
in
his car in the
parking lot. They try to not say as much of that as possible, so therefore they don't have much to talk about.
They rely solely on tourism.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
So I could imagine,
it's scary.
If people are killing themselves there, I could already imagine Vegas, dude. Mm-hmm. It's probably like a monthly thing.
Yeah, because it's tough around the world. But I see here in Phoenix how, we get a pothole in the road and the guys are like filling it with shovels the next day. It's just so much more goes back into our community from the tax dollars we all pay.
Bro, I was talking to a dude who's a cop in San Francisco yesterday. And this vato said he got a call that some dude jumped off like whatever, the 36th floor or something. And the lady from the 8th floor called the cops. Like, somebody just jumped off the building.
Somebody just flew by my window.
So he says when he showed up, bro, like, he's like, it was crazy, bro. Like, the dude exploded, bro. That his belt buckle exploded off of him. He said his head was flat. His brain was, like, all far, dude, from the thing. I was like, dude, how can this dude even live through this? Like, I'll be so traumatized after that.
That's a real thing. So, just working on the ambulance, I would see stuff, but they would always offer you counseling and stuff like that. Like, guys who go through a bad fire or report to those calls, like, you can get counseling, but dude, you're right. That's got to affect you.
Yeah, this vato hates his job.
First
bro.
responders.
That's how he talks about how he wants to start his own business because he's all, dude, I'd rather work for myself. I'm tired of the crackheads.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
And San Francisco must have tons of crackheads. And he works in San Francisco.
Every great city does,
Yeah.
That's where drugs thrive.
Phoenix is crackheadville.
Oh, yeah, man.
See zombies everywhere.
Lots of dancing in the streets. Huh?
Oh yeah, I just seen one yesterday. A lady over at Circle K by where I work. I was leaving.
Oh yeah, a lot of dancers.
She was at the light, at the stoplight.
That's when they're fresh on, like they've just got their high, right?
Bro, a lady freaked me out when it was raining really bad one of those nights. I went to Circle K to buy blunts. And there was this old lady, bro, that looked like a witch with the hood and everything, right in the rain, bro, like saying like random stuff and like I don't know what language. I ran, dude, in my car, and then she started like walking towards me, bro. I locked my door. I'm on. I ain't gonna have this witch jump on my truck, fool.
No, but that's for real though, yeah.
Latina lady in the rain.
Oh man,
that's a little witch.
She was like, let's scary.
Hey, I'm getting
she
out
did,
of here.
bro.
Heck yeah, to dip out like that.
It reminded me of like Resident Evil, like the old dude that sells you the tools.
So they say, I remember growing up, these people who lived down the street from me, their parents were really strict, but they were into, there's their conferences at church and things, and they used to say things to me like, nothing good comes at night. And I think everybody says that anyway. Like, that'd be an old grandma saying. But they would say a few things like that the older I got, I was like, oh, they're right. Like, if I'm out doing something at midnight, like what I see out there, you're going to run into some skunk and some witches or whoever else that might cast a spell on you. Be careful.
You guys believe in all that? Like spirit, like all that spiritual stuff with the witches
I believe in
that?
it. I think in the same way we talk about physics and now quantum mechanics is real, and we're all connected.
What's a quantum mechanic?
Well, just the fact that there's more than 3D in the world. There's more than what our eyes see and what our brains process.
So there's no
in the
flat
way
Earth?
that we're all connected.
Is
So.
flat Earth
Well, there
real?
could be. The Earth could
It's
be
flat.
upside down.
never know.
But I mean, in speaking like interdimensionally or in
could
ways
be
that
all
I
of it.
don't understand because I can't
Yeah, me
categorize
neither.
it.
It
but
could be every version.
we feel things sometimes, and
You
there's
sound
reasons.
like a video game when I
you
just
know,
keep pushing A.
I can tap
Like,
into
Shut
that.
up, fool. Let me play the game now. I don't want to hear this quantum physics.
Just ask what is quantum.
I know, that's what I mean. It's like a video game. You
Oh
ask,
yeah, right.
You ask to play the video game, but then you skip all that crap.
Just get straight to the action.
I know kids that do that, dude. I have to read everything. Like if I'm playing Zelda and stuff,
I'm reading.
I have to read everything because I don't want to miss like a secret or anything.
We've gotten stuck before that stuff.
But I see my nephew, dude. He just pushes A.
Yeah, a lot of them don't let you skip, right? I wouldn't know anymore, but they do those great cinematic videos now.
A lot of them don't, but I think like the newer school games that I've noticed are letting you skip more. I think they got a lot of write-ins for that.
The old skip and save.
The old skipping.
Skippity doo-dah.
Yeah, I don't know anything about quantum mechanics, but I just believe that we all are connected, and our sometimes our brains process that in ways we don't understand. That's what gives us feelings or instincts.
Is
or
that what Neil
whatever, but
deGrasse Tyson
I
like?
think there's a lot
talks
more to
about?
it.
He's just physicist. He's an astrophysicist.
Yeah, and he's not my
astrophysics.
favorite. Yeah,
He's
I don't.
not?
I'm
Who's-
sure he's a really smart guy, but
Who's your favorite?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not a big astrophysicist fanboy,
But you don't agree with the
Are you a star boy?
Tyson?
no, it's not that I don't agree with him. I just think like, yeah, I mean, I can't say I don't agree with him. I think he's capitalizing off his little celebrity status.
Yeah, why not?
You know, that's true. No, nothing against that. I'm just saying I don't know. I don't really know much about him. Actually.
We're all trying to make our lives our business.
No, that's true.
To make a
I just meant like philosophy wise. Like I don't.
You don't vibe.
He's not the one that I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, hearing
Alright.
things
That's
from.
cool.
or whatever.
And
But nothing
he-
against it.
Was
Yeah.
that Katu guy, right?
Because I thought I
Madijahu-
kind of thought
Madijahu?
Tyson was more of like a, you know,
Jewish reggae singer?
everything is black and white because he understands science a lot. But maybe not. I don't know if he's more out there or spiritual about the way things work. I have no idea. But
Yeah, me neither. Uh-oh.
I think, yeah, man.
Who
I
done
think
showed up?
It's like,
Mr.
of course,
Dun-dun-dun.
we're all the same. We all came
Dun-dun-dun.
from the same atom that blew up. Like, we all came from that same star
Yep.
that blew up. We're all made up of that. So
That one particle.
we are all one thing. When
That's
you really-
crazy, huh? It
we-
started with one little
we
particle.
we are all that one thing when we think about it, man.
Yeah,
Like, that's
particle's
us.
still around.
I'm you, you're me.
uh-huh.
You're me. It's just
I and
all the
I.
same thing.
I and I.
You know, this table,
Yeah.
everything, because it all came from there. We all
Cyanide.
made it from there. Cyanide.
Sayonara.
My lead. Yeah, man. And
Sayonara Sinatra.
Amali's got a little haircut, I see.
I see that.
Yeah.
Is that where you were or what?
That's it. We
Puffy combs.
Right now?
hey, we were
No,
right.
I already left my house.
Oh, all right.
We were right.
That is where he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We proposed that possibly you were doing your hair.
Getting your hair on point. And look
Yeah.
at you.
You just
Got
Well,
your
I
hair.
got
stepped
it,
in.
I got it done after I got out
What
of
your hair
work.
did.
Stepped in
All right,
looking like
all
a
right.
dizzy.
Looks good.
Damn.
Went home, took a shower, rushed
Just
here,
pause.
got some tacos for us.
Nice dinner.
Ooh, what is that?
Tacos for us.
Tacos
Man,
are
we
bomb.
can't-
That's probably my favorite thing from Jack in the Box is
They're
your
tacos.
They're,
100%.
they're half tofu, half beef.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. They're
I didn't know
tofu'd
that till
up.
you told me.
I was like, I didn't know that too.
I learned
thought they
that-
were
somebody
tofu,
told me that
and
in
I
high
like-
school.
I was like, they're tofu. Like,
Like
we
a
were
protein
like,
filler.
I was like, oh, they're half and half.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody told me that in high
Tofu.
school. Like, that's tofu. I was like, nah. Oh, it tastes bomb. I'm gonna continue to eat them.
Right?
Right.
Pretty good.
Well, no wonder I like them with ketchup. It's not.
I like
it's
it.
not
So
really.
in-
in Nicaragua, funny thing about ketchup, I think they do this in some Central American countries, but you go to Nicaragua, you go to a pizza place, everything's normal. You order a pizza. They bring you your pizza with packets of ketchup all around the tray. I'm like, what's going on? Everyone else is picking up slices of pizza and putting ketchup all over it. So that's how they do it.
Ooh, that sounds gross.
Interesting, right?
Interesting.
So we
already
tried
have
it just to
tomato
kind of
sauce.
test it
How
out.
was it?
To me, it seemed like not needed, but it wasn't bad. It was
wasn't
actually
bad?
no, it wasn't
Well,
bad
yeah,
at all.
just like extra tomato
But it just
sauce. Pretty
yeah,
much, huh?
it actually kind of worked. It just seemed like, what's the point?
It don't seem
But
right. Yeah.
We were thinking at first we walked in and we're just like, why is there ketchup bottles on every
They put
table?
ranch
Oh,
on
maybe
pizza-
it's for
on
French
pizza,
fries.
though.
But
Yeah, that does not seem right.
so yeah, it's just a little Central American trivia for you there.
I love ketchup though. You guys had that spicy ketchup from Whataburger?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I grew up on that.
That's some good stuff.
Whataburger's amazing.
Have
Get
you
it
ever
any
go-
way you want.
Yeah, be like, give me
What
spicy
a
ketchup.
burger.
And they're like perfect little dunk tanks, so you don't spill it everywhere.
So here the Whataburger commercials are different, but in Texas they're like really Texas. So the guy's like, with 2 slices of pure American beef and 2 slices of real American cheese, you get a Whataburger any way you want. You want 3 slices of bacon and 2 avocados? You can have it.
Nice.
It's all like that.
I like that.
But their thing is they'll make it any way you want. They'll put whatever you want on your burger.
Man, that
Burger
sounds.
King's out there.
Oh yeah, the green chili burger.
Oh,
Stank.
honey butter chicken biscuit for the
Oh, that's
for the
a-
mornings.
That's gotta be.
That's a doozy right there.
Making you hungry.
I am hungry.
But once it hits 11 o'clock, they will not give you 100. I mean, you can't give them $100 for a honey butter chicken biscuit after 11 o'clock. They're strict.
You're now tuned in to Roach Clip Radio, 102.9 FM, KDIF.org. South Phoenix. Stand up. We're going to go to a quick music break. We'll be back with the news and a lot more. Stay tuned.
Get to dancing.
Oh, yeah. Don't drink and drive.
Smoke and fly.
Yeah. Welcome back to Roach Clip Radio, 102.9 FM, KDIF.
Oh, South Phoenix.
Stand up
Yes.
on this beautiful, blessed Saturday. Remember, don't drink and drive.
Smoke and fly.
Get an Uber, get a Lyft, get a taxi, ride your bike, get on the bus.
Or walk.
Don't put people in danger just because you thought it was cool. You say, oh, I drive better when I'm drunk. Nobody does. You may think you
Facts.
do. You ever heard that? Heard that saying? I drive better when I'm drunk.
No, you don't.
You don't.
Here, take this backhand.
Take it with
Nobody.
acceptance.
You know, just say, hey, I'm gonna drive. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna drive home.
I'm going to be an idiot. I'm going to be an idiot.
Be honest with yourself.
I'm gonna make it subtle.
Yeah.
Man, so tonight's UFC 235, man.
Ooh.
We got,
Who's on the cards?
dude, Ben Askren versus Robbie Lawler. This is Ben Askren's first fight in the UFC.
Ben Affleck?
With
Ben
Robbie?
Askren? Ben Affleck?
Netflix.
No, Ben Askren's right there. Look, it's Avatar right there. So it's about,
Okay, yeah, I know him.
so it's
By
about to
face.
fight in another organization, and he's like 22-0. Like he hasn't been hit in his last like 4 fights. Like he hasn't not been touched.
He's pretty famous
can
for
kinda
never
tell by
fighting in
his face.
UFC. I don't
Like
know
a
what
young
I've seen him
Machida?
in.
And they finally signed. Well, they traded. They did a trade. They traded him for Demetrius Johnson,
Oh, okay.
the other league, and it's
Uh-huh.
like the first time ever like.
There's been an
MMA
interleague trade.
Yep,
That's
an
cool.
MMA trade. And yeah,
crazy.
Johnson was undefeated for like a bunch of years in the UFC. He finally lost to Henry Cejudo from Phoenix. Shout out.
Shout out, say
I
who?
think that dude might be from Tolleson, I believe.
Nice. West Side boy.
West Side boy.
Smoky Smoke Shop.
So Ben Askren versus Robbie Lawler, man. Robbie Lawler is a legend too. I got Robbie. Who do you got, Brody?
Robbie.
Robbie's gonna show him why he wasn't in the
Yeah, I
UFC.
was good. That's what I was about to.
Yeah.
That's got to be my pick too.
That's a
yeah.
legend, bro.
Legend, and he's been through wars, dude. He's,
Yeah.
he's a
Oh,
nutcase.
thanks.
He's a nutcase.
Oh yeah, Robbie Lawler's a beast.
Yeah,
man.
fool loves like eating his own blood and the opponent's blood, and yeah,
That's nasty.
He's
All
wild.
that.
Yeah,
nasty. But
wild.
he's a wild man.
Robbie
He's
Lawler.
he's one to die in that damn octagon, bro. That's somebody who loves their job right there.
I fought the Lawler and the Lawler.
I can't do that. I can't get punched.
I
in
fought the laws of
my beautiful
physics.
face
I fight him
every day.
every day.
So you got Lawler. You guys got any picks, bro?
I'll
Taman,
go with the other guy.
Ben Askren.
Askren and the new
Aspirin.
guy.
I'm gonna go with Ben
There's
Affleck.
a big chance. There's a Ben
He
Affleck.
makes good movies.
Ben Affleck.
He's not even
I like his
he's not even the new Batman no more, dog. And then Tyron Woodley versus Kamura Usman. Woodley's the champion, dude. Usman's another beast. He's right there with the bottom right corner with the blue shirt. So that dude's fighting not John Jones. He's fighting Tyron Woodley. Woodley's the champ.
Oh, okay.
That's gonna be a beastie.
That's
fight.
gonna be a beastie fight, dude. I'm gonna go with the
Yeah.
underdog on this about the Usman.
Usman?
Woodley's a beast though.
Yeah, I don't know. Woodley's he's reaching ninja status.
And then for the main event, we got John Jones versus Anthony Smith. Anthony Smith Zavato with the red. So that dude came from nowhere, bro. Like he's like a Rocky story.
Okay.
He lost like his first 14 fights. He was like 7-6 or something. Like he lost most of his fights. And then he just put a streak together, dude. He's won 6 out of his last 7, and now he's fighting John Jones for the championship, bro. So it'd be dope if this dude came. It'll be considered the biggest upset in UFC history, I think. But John Jones ain't no joke, man. He went right
Bones
through
Jones.
Gustafson. Yeah, he just went right through
Mm-hmm.
Alexander Gustafson the other day.
Yeah, juiced up or not, he's a maniac, dude.
Juiced up Gustafson.
Juicy Jones.
I think it's about that time,
Call
though,
him
fellas.
Juicy Jones.
I think
Is
it's
it?
about that time.
I do. I saw the clouds
I
coming.
smell it.
I smell it.
interesting.
Or is that Pierda farting downstairs?
It's a mix of that plus a little bit of.
A little bit. Of,
And now, it's time for the news with
King
Thank you. No, please, everybody. No, please, everybody, sit down. No, thank you.
What are you gonna docket us with today, homie?
What's
What's on the dock?
It's on the rock.
Dock us.
What's up, Doc?
Shut doc.
Dock us up.
You guys want one about immigration?
Ooh.
New Bin Laden? Or a teacher?
New Bin Laden.
Yes.
Give me that new Bin Laden. I hope it's not me.
We'll find out.
So
next week.
reports say Dolo has been spotted as the new.
Peace out, guys.
Wait, where's Dolo go? Oh, dang, he's out of the building.
They're gonna have
gone
us as
forever.
a sleeper cell. We're all going to a federal
No,
prison.
so it says that the United States is offering a reward for information on Hamza bin Laden, thought to be about 30 years old and based near Afghan-Pakistan border. They're giving a reward for $1 million for information because
Whoa.
he made a threat saying that he told people, like in his clique or whatever it is, to commence
Talk in
attack.
front of the mic. There you go.
Thank
Better?
you.
Oh,
I was
okay.
gonna I didn't want to move the mic and it make a noise. All right. Cool.
So they said
There we
that
yes.
that he made threats saying that not threats, but he told people to do attacks on the U.S.,
Whoa.
the United States, and our Western allies.
So it's a new Bin Laden, huh?
It's in revenge for killing his father in 2011.
Oh,
I know 2001.
That's Bin Laden's son, huh?
Yeah, it's Bin Laden's son.
Oh, I thought you were just comparing them. That's crazy.
No. This is Bin Laden's son.
So this fool's running stuff now?
This is
What
like
year
a
did
movie.
He, say
Like
his
a
He
dad
ordered
died?
it- he ordered
Listen
it-
to the year his dad died.
He
though.
ordered attacks in revenge
What
for
year?
the death of his father of September 11, 2001.
His father died in September 11, 2001?
Mm-hmm.
No, for revenge for the attacks that he was blamed for, or whatever, right?
No. He's commencing revenge on us for us killing his father.
Oh, because
For
of
the
2000.
9/11
Oh, for the
Yeah,
90.
okay.
Oh, all right. You scared me. I was like, dang.
I was like,
They killed
Yeah,
that vato.
for us killing his father. Now he's commenced, all that.
How old is that fool?
They said he's about to be. He's around his 30s.
What happened?
You guys hear Prody rolling up? All I could hear was Prody breathing into the mic as he concentrated.
And it says that I guess they got some type of information where they found out that his wife is the daughter of Muhammad Atta.
Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Atta,
Okay.
ATTA,
One of the big
the
wanted
lead
ones.
hijacker and a
Yeah.
mastermind of
Al-Qaeda.
Of a regime.
Al-Ides or pretty much
Al-Qaeda?
Al Qaeda, the attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
mm.
So he was pretty much the,
Hello.
so he was the leader of that, and his Bin Laden's son is married to his wife. I mean, to his daughter,
And now they're out.
and now
seeking
they're out
revenge.
together
Seeking revenge.
Like movie
seeking
style.
revenge.
That'll
Bonnie and
never
Clyde.
end.
on us and our Western allies.
That'll never end, bro. Everybody
If
wants
so,
revenge
it's
for their
just
parents.
it's scripted like a movie. Yeah,
It
it's
is.
crazy.
You guys ever read like the
Here we go.
conspiracy theories on that? He's later
On what?
on Bin Laden and like when he actually died and all that.
Oh, yeah.
There was that prime minister lady from Afghanistan or Pakistan, and she came out in public and said it on the news.
That
Oh,
now he's got an
that-
apartment with Hitler
that-
down in
nah,
South America.
Nah, that he
That's
was
what I heard.
that he was gunned
Panama.
down.
Mounting it up.
That he
Yep,
was
they-
gunned
they
down
Because
broke
by,
it's
Scott.
somebody in his own, in his own
that-
group that gave him up,
Well, nah, according to
or
her,
his brother or something like that gave him up or something.
hey man,
like
you
that.
can see
The
the
location.
News. They got the actual
Yeah, where he
video
was
when
at.
where she says it on the news, man, and she says it, and she says
Is
that
she
that
next
fool
to
was
a dead
gunned down.
body of him?
Well, no, that he got gunned down by homeboy.
So everybody could be lying at this
Well,
point.
hey, she got killed by a car bombing a week after, man.
Yeah, same with the conspiracy about Hitler. Same thing that there was no proof of the
Yeah,
body.
that he escaped.
Like the
Nah,
dental
yeah, that was
records
true.
and everything that they showed could have been altered by the Germans.
No,
or
they
whatever.
were high nuts. They already tested them. Remember?
Yeah, And I've
And
heard,
like,
That was
Russia
the
had the bones, and then they
That's
tested
what I
it,
was-
and
okay,
they,
yep.
and they belong to like some female.
and someone said it was this
What?
don't seem right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nah, that was
Russia
much.
So
just
it's
don't
not a
care,
hard
dude.
They don't
stretch
care.
to think that he didn't catch a boat or a plane out of there and just go, cut his hair off and
his
just live it,
mustache.
start a new
Or
life.
Yeah.
died at sea, died in a
Yeah.
cave trying to hide off. Never know.
No,
Remember-
no, smarter than that. I mean, you got to think this was the
No,
leader
just
of,
trying to get
you know what I mean?
away.
Like
The new
his
world.
people took care of him probably.
The New World Order, dude.
So if that's a conspiracy, it wasn't hard
So
to
which
do.
one you guys
he
want
didn't have to
next?
go hide in the cave,
no,
Yeah.
he didn't.
True that.
Remember when they caught Saddam in that little hole? They opened the little door. He's like a rat.
Yeah, see, they actually caught him.
That fool just reincarnated.
That might have just
like
been
Jesus.
an actor though that looked like him.
That's a good point too. See.
I saw when they hung him too.
Mm-hmm.
Boom! Did you see that video? It was from like a cell phone.
I only remember them tearing
Yeah.
down the statues. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he
It
just
was
drops like a
cell phone.
dummy.
Yeah.
Like the ISIS guys, remember those fools too? Beheading the people.
That was scary.
Some wild stuff.
When,
This is the cartel.
Those were on YouTube and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like that.
The cartel didn't get big into beheading till after they saw them Al Qaeda videos,
Ugh.
and that's what made
Just
them
gave
start.
them ideas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So
Yeah.
they said before that they weren't really into that. They just
They
kill
probably
you.
got complacent. Yeah.
know
And
which
then they're
ones
like,
are-
oh, there's an idea.
You know which ones are crazy too? The ones where they blast them with the sniper rifles.
Yeah, the 50 cows.
Mhm.
Yeah, they
You
make
can see their
those. They
limbs.
make them do front flips, bro.
Oh,
They just straight
yeah.
up flip
You
in
see
the
their
air once they
limbs
get
fall.
You
hit.
explode, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy, unnecessary.
What do we got? What our next?
What do we got?
Teacher or immigration?
Jota. Teacher or what?
Or immigration.
Teacher.
You want the teacher?
Yeah.
Raina-
tired of
Raina
immigration.
J.
So it says that in Goodyear, a teacher named Brittany Zamora.
Goodyear, Arizona.
Yeah.
Okay.
A teacher
For
named
our
Brittany
out-of-state listeners.
Zamora.
Zamora.
Yeah, she's 27. She was arrested for sexually misconduct with a 13-year-old student, a 13-year-old boy in her classroom.
Teachers always doing this.
Yeah,
She
this
has
is
pled
crazy.
not guilty.
Is that the one where the husband defends her?
No. I don't
Yeah.
think so. Is it?
Yeah, this
I
is
don't know.
another
No.
new one. Yeah, this is fresh.
It says that they exchanged text messages back and forth and photos, and it says that it started because she asked students in the class to text her,
Oh yeah, she wanted
and then
some,
she started looking up certain
some young
students
weenus.
on it said on their Instagram, their Facebook. She started looking them up and talking to them that way, like that.
You guys know what the weenus is? It's like some kind of skin on your some part of your
In
arm.
between your elbow.
Is it that one? That's the ween.
Bringing up friends or something.
That's the
But
ween.
it says that she doesn't have to appear in court until May. But the family of the boy is suing the school and her because the school knew about it and didn't report it, and the family's suing the school for $2.5 million.
Damn. That's a lot of money.
And the teacher.
Yeah, so the point on that is it's quick how fast they would have acted if it was a man teacher.
Oh
And
yeah.
For some reason, when it's a woman teacher, even the school like knowing about it,
They don't care.
hearing rumors about it
It's
wasn't
over with.
enough to get them to act.
They think it's little rumors, or they think it's like.
No, it's just they don't see it as bad because it's a woman doing it to a man. It's a double
a dream come
standard,
true.
you know.
Double standard for sure.
And so you got to treat those kids as the same kind of victims as if it were a young girl, you know.
Mhm.
Because that'll mess that dude up. Even though you think like, oh, whatever, the teacher was hot. Like, there's way more to it in a undeveloped mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this
Exactly.
You have to respect
the
that.
vato I saw. I don't
I
know.
know.
If I don't know
I
if it's.
know.
Because we all think like, oh, I wish my teacher hit on me, but
I would have hit it.
I don't know if it's the same
Went
same
home,
lady.
told my mom, and let's sue the school, mom.
I don't know if it's the
Not
same
her.
lady I
Leave
saw,
her
but it
alone.
was the husband was defending her, like calling the parents to drop the charges, and you know what I mean, like the teacher's husband.
wow.
I don't know if it's the same people because I heard that like 2-3 days ago, but I was like tripping.
Okay, it might be the same one.
Like those fools are like probably predators together, dog. You know, prey on.
Been in
Yeah.
your pants.
And she probably likes to
there are a
Get
lot
hit
of
with
couples,
a hockey cuck.
There are a lot of couples that do that.
hockey
though,
puck. They probably like to hockey puck.
that prey on young
hmm
young kids, together as a couple.
They like to hold the puck. You know, like at a hockey game.
Yeah.
Hold the puck.
Slap shot.
So now this
Puck
immigration
holders.
one, it's
Puck
not
holders.
this
Pucker up.
immigration one. It's messed up,
The
but
flying V.
but I give props to these women.
Mighty Ducks.
All you other women, you guys follow in their footsteps.
Nice.
Nice.
Wait. Following whose footsteps?
The good people.
We're not talking about the teachers, though, right?
No, the next
No.
story.
Okay, I was gonna say, don't follow in that
It
lady's
said follow in
footsteps.
these four women's footsteps.
Okay,
So
let's follow in these
it
ones.
says that a federal judge in Tucson on Friday sentenced four.
Arizona big in the news this week.
Yeah. Says that on Friday sentenced four humanitarian aid volunteers for dropping off water and food intended for migrants crossing through.
Oh, I've heard about that.
Humanitarians.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're trying to get the people that are leaving the supplies behind. for
So
the
pretty
migrant
much they
workers.
left one they left 1 gallon jugs of water. They left multiple
And they
of them.
break them, huh?
And then no, they just left like 1 gallon jugs of water, and they just left them there and in cans of beans.
Yeah, but they're going around.
No,
break,
but authorities just pour all the water out
Yeah,
and take
yeah.
the
they'll-
beans.
Them
they'll
and the
shoot the cans
Minutemen.
or whatever.
But they got caught. They got caught. doing
good,
it.
good, man, because that's messed up, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So
No,
the
humanitarians got caught leaving the supplies, and they're getting arrested.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, not the people who are destroying the supplies.
No,
nah.
yeah, no.
Oh, I thought the people destroying the
Nah,
supplies
the
were
dudes
getting...
leaving the
no, the
supplies are getting
humanitarian
hemmed
people.
up.
That's why they're getting.
Yeah.
That's why they got sentenced in there. Well, that's why they got arrested because they got caught leaving it there.
Yeah.
That's whack, bro.
Yeah.
So the
That is
names of the
whack.
people are Natalie Huffman, Anna Holcomb, Madeline Huss, and
They're native.
Zachalia Orozco.
They're from
Orozco.
South.
Orozco.
They're but they got 15 months of unsupervised probation, and they have to pay a fine each of $250.
For helping people out, man.
Whack.
Just to get them for
Because
something.
of this whole I was about to say it, I didn't say it.
This whole Fukushima thing.
this whole
But
agenda, man.
because
going
they
on.
only when they got caught, they only charged them. They only got charged on 2 charges, on 2 counts. One for being in an area that they're not supposed to be in without the right permit.
Without a
to be,
supervisor.
No, just the right permit to actually be able to be there.
Also,
Then for leaving trash around, they said, for leaving the water and everything.
what border were we talking about again? Because I forgot.
This is in Tucson, Arizona.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Arizona in the news. But I was
Arizona's
gonna.
stand up.
I was thinking. I wonder
Yeah.
which countries have the most immigration and then the least. Because when we said Fukushima, I was thinking, oh, I guess Japan probably doesn't have a lot of immigration
I'd probably
because
say
it's an
here.
island.
The Fuchs.
But I wonder which countries has the most or least immigration. I'm just curious.
Ooh, that's a good
I
question,
think
dude.
we have probably them.
Well, according to my calculations,
Brody, could you
I will look it
pull that
Hit
up?
the middle button when we're ready. We're not ready yet,
What do
though.
we got here?
Trivia.
A whole new different
Keep the
tier?
secrets.
But yeah, so they probably
a
just gave
minimum.
them a littering fine, and
Oh, it's
so
just a new. You got the updated version.
So what happened, Miguelito?
I said they probably just gave them a littering fine, but that sucks. You know what I mean? That's
That
stupid.
and then being in an
or
unrestricted
trespass.
area.
Yeah. Sorry,
yeah.
trespass
Trespassing and littering.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But just setting an example. But still, that's nice of them to leave water for
Yeah,
people.
you know.
so.
Yeah, bro. You shouldn't be
Water
getting in
in a
trouble
can
for
of
that.
beans.
That's not legit littering.
Right.
That's fake littering.
That's fake. Yeah. I mean, it's gonna leave
was
that
fun.
area and get traveled.
That's true.
Out of each.
Alto marihuana.
Stars and Strains is brought to you by Cannabis Cactus, CannabisCactus.com. Always free, never prickly.
We can't promote, remember?
Yeah.
It's not brought to you by anything anymore.
That's true.
So this is Roach Clip Podcast.
And your Roach Clip Radio.
In your mom's house.
Yeah. KDIF 102.9.
South Phoenix.
Stand up.
Everybody listen on KDIF.org. We appreciate the love and support.
Yeah, so just
If our stream is broken, we're also sorry.
start whispering away.
Ready, Alto Marihuana? Hit us,
Yeah, I was like, why are we still whispering?
hit us with your best shot.
Damn, you ain't twins.
So we got today we got some Aquarius, and it's love. As of March 2nd, Venus will encourage you to open your lungs and taste test exotics, so you will have a reference for the future. If you are single, be ready to mingle. Do not be afraid to step in the dance floor. You will encounter every type of dance from la lambada to mosh pits you never knew you would stay. Will take you away. Oh yeah, get out there, get groovy. Don't worry about what people are thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Just have fun, let loose, let the music take control.
Nice.
Give him a little life advice.
And some life advice. We got Mercury is distracting your inner thoughts and making you forgetful. I recommend Blueberry Headband to keep the distractions at a minimal. Mark your calendars, take notes, and stay organized. And we got an astro bonus too. Then we need like a little.
Ooh.
Get him the astro bonus.
It's
For
catch
Aquarius.
Catch that vibe.
Uranus will help combat negative energy. Thank you,
Nice.
Uranus.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Oh, you're Aquarius?
Uranus is on my
I'm
side.
not
I like that.
Aquarius, but still.
That's beautiful
It's all
advice,
the
Aquarius. Remember, mark your calendar, stay organized, smoke some headband.
Nice.
Headband.
That's dope. The next one, it's for the Sages out there, Sagittarius.
Well,
For all y'all Sages out
Me and Brody will take that.
Going to listen in.
Give him some sag.
Oh, that's y'all, huh?
Yep.
Right there on that
You guys are on the cuff,
on the cusp.
right on the
On the cuff.
21st.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the first day. I think so.
It's the last day.
Oh, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
It's the first day of winter.
Winter solstice.
That's right.
Season of love.
Oh yeah.
Here it is will inspire you to embrace your independence and love for weed. Cinderella 99 will broaden your mind, especially where your love is concerned. Whether you're alone or accompanied, changes in store for you. And then some life advice for the Sages is Mercury is not your friend this month. Don't let frustrations get the best of you. Smoke a blunt and grab a cold one. Show your strength and character by remaining determined. And your guys' astro bonus, is you know exactly what kind of mota you want.
Hell yeah.
Beautiful.
Be certain with your life.
Oh,
I like
man.
that. I like that.
Thank you,
He's good.
Alto Marihuano, for helping our listeners in every aspect of their lives.
Reading the estrellas.
The big homie that talks to the stars.
Sobre mucho, mucho amor. Oh, man. It's time for burpees and shots.
Oh yeah.
Burpees and shots. It's time for burpees and shots. It's a multiple choice game. You miss one, that's a strike.
And then when you miss 3, you're out. But you can't get back in.
You
So you
can't
better
get
play
back in.
good.
And remember, you get 1 steal per game.
Not per
Now,
round.
Brody, come on down.
Yeah.
Down. Oh, who won? Alto
I
Marihuano.
am
Uh oh. So that's all it
Good.
took, huh? The one time I'm not
And
here,
it was a flawless victory.
Alto shows off.
Oh, flawless
Yeah.
too. Zero.
Oh, it's not
Zero.
gonna be that
Oh,
far.
man.
Really? No, first shutout or no hitter, whatever.
So you ready, Alto?
Let's do this.
Altito Marihuanito.
What or who is C3PO?
Ooh.
A robot, a droid,
Hey.
Isn't he a droid?
a
He's
droid.
a droid.
Yeah.
Ooh, see?
What did you say, robot?
Yeah, he said robot.
Oh wow.
It was a droid.
No, I know. Like
That's a trick question right there.
I didn't even hear the answers. Right? You just guessed.
said
Yeah.
robot.
But
I was like, oh,
yeah.
I thought it was a whiff. I
I'ma
guess
keep-
not.
I'ma
I thought it was a
I'm
whip
gonna keep a
too.
little tally right
He
here.
was saying droid when I said, hey.
You guys hear me? I'm gonna keep a little tally right here, just so we don't have to be
So
like.
which of these is a popular form of music? Country, land, county, land, country, or kingdom?
Huh?
Which of these is a popular form of music? County, land, country, or kingdom?
Is it all one?
Which of these is a
Give me the
popular
give
form?
me the
Which
A,
of
B,
these?
C, D.
County,
Yeah,
land,
still.
country, or kingdom?
Country.
Yeah, country.
Country
Oh.
music. Yeah.
Country
Which one's
music.
the form
Which
of
one's the
music?
form of
Yeah,
music?
but I didn't
The
understand
other
which was
three
A,
were
B, C, or
dumb.
D.
The other 3 were dumb.
I was like,
Kingdom.
Countryland. What kind of music is Countryland?
Oh, all right.
Oh, all right.
I was hearing it all as one sentence. I was like, hold on.
Oh, I get what you mean.
So the Mayan civilization was located in which modern day country?
We both got you.
Brazil, Peru, Russia, or Mexico?
This is a good one.
The Mayans are Mexico, right? It's
Mexico.
got to be Mexico.
Nope.
No, it's me.
Peru.
He stole it.
Oh,
Peru.
right.
Yep, you're
I
right.
almost said
Oh, I
Peru.
thought it was Peru,
I almost
yeah.
said Peru, but
No, the
Mayans.
Mayans
Nice.
are
Good
Mexico.
job.
Yeah, it's
Good job.
Mexico.
They went as far south as
Yeah,
Peru.
King J stole,
Yeah.
so it was my
Oh, so
turn.
it gets good.
So
The
where,
Mayans covered a lot of ground.
where was the theater born? England, Angola,
Ooh.
Russia, or Greece?
The theater.
The theaters. I'm gonna go Greece.
I
That
was
sounds
I would
about
say
right.
that too.
England. Oh,
That's about right.
I was thinking England.
That's right.
Miguelito.
Oh
No,
yeah,
King
yeah,
J.
he
Stone.
skipped, yeah.
Mhm.
What's the meaning of D.C. in Washington D.C.?
District of Columbia.
Yep. Good one.
Let's do this.
Which country has historically never invaded any other country?
Ooh.
France, Russia, India, or England?
Man,
Which
that's
country has
Ooh, that's a
historically
good
never
one.
That's a good
invaded
one.
any other country? France, Russia, India, or England?
Ooh.
I would say, this is officially, right? Or
Has
Yeah.
historically,
Historically.
never invaded any other country.
Man, that's a.
France, Russia,
How many seconds?
I want to
India?
go with.
or England?
Yeah, I
Five,
want to go
or-
India.
India.
I'm pretty sure they
That's
did.
all I could have
That's
guessed.
what I was
Me too.
thinking. India.
He seems
Yeah.
so peaceful.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've never heard about them.
But I know they got a
invading
big
the US.
France?
military because they got a big
Yeah, because
military.
they
so I
also
was like,
seem gangster.
Oh, man, it's
So, how was Martin Luther King murdered? Stabbed by
He got
an
shot, right?
adversary. His home was bombed, poisoned by a friend, or shot by an assassin.
Shot
Say-
by an assassin.
Say the name
By a
again.
friend.
Martin Luther
King.
Martin Luther King Jr.
Luther King.
Oh,
Martin
Martin
Luther King.
Hold
Martin
on.
Luther King Jr.
No, Martin Luther King
Okay,
Jr.
Yeah.
just make sure.
Oh.
Shot by an
Okay.
assassin.
Yeah.
He said Martin Luther
Yeah, I
Because
was
he
like,
said
wait,
Martin Luther King
Martin Luther King
Jr.
Jr.
In Sesame Street,
I didn't
what
know
is
if it was
Ernie's
junior.
favorite toy?
Ooh, I don't
The
know.
yo-yo, blocks, teddy bear, or rubber ducky? It's the
Ernie's-
rubber ducky, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, I
don't
think
know.
so. Yeah.
Oh
Robert
man,
Duffy.
how did you know that? Rubber
This man
ducky.
rubber
Watch,
ducky.
I watched Sesame Street, Holmes. Ah.
Give it to King J.
Let's go.
What is Scotland's official animal?
Ooh,
A horse, a unicorn, a whale, or an eagle?
damn.
I like it.
Scotland.
What is Scotland's official animal?
It's coming in
Is
hot.
that King
A
J? Or?
horse,
Yeah.
a unicorn, a whale, or an eagle?
I think a horse or an eagle.
Unicorn.
That was a
Unicorn?
A
unicorn.
unicorn. What? That was a trick question if I ever heard one.
I would have never known.
Hit me with
that.
your whiff shot. Wiffle ball.
Which is the normal blood pressure? None of the above. 110 over 70, 120 over 80, or 100 over 50.
Ooh,
120 over 80.
none of the above.
I think it's
Oh, it could
110 over
be.
70.
Yep,
Ooh,
you're right.
nice.
But I used to be a paramedic, so.
All right.
That was a whiff to him.
A little Candy Crush.
I was an EMT, rather.
So you had to check blood pressure.
That was the basic version of that, yeah.
Who's next? Alto Marihuano.
Auto.
Who's down? Anybody else down?
Just me and Alto.
I'm down.
Just go to next.
Oh, all right.
Altito Marihuanito.
Vámonos.
What?
What three European countries signed an alliance called the Triple Entente? ENTE?
Entity?
The
Entity.
triple entity.
Entente.
Entity.
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 Yeah.
Entity, dude.
Italy, Australia, and Poland, France, Spain, and Netherlands, France, Britain, and Russia, or Austria, Germany, and Italy.
The last one,
Come
D.
on. Ooh.
I was gonna say it's the third one.
No, it was the third one.
Dang.
Champions down 2.
Dang. I'm not going now.
No love
What was
lost
the
here.
name of a
Ain't going out
political
like that.
protest by the Sons of Liberty? The Boston Tea Party, the Orange Revolution, the March on Washington, or the Salt March?
What's the question
That's a
again?
whiffle.
What was the name of a political protest by the Sons of Liberty? Boston Tea Party, the Orange Revolution.
Boston Tea Party?
That's what I was thinking.
Yep.
Nice.
I just guessed.
What's the name of the character played by John Travolta in Grease? Danny Grease, Danny Cocky, Danny Zuko, or Danny Cujo?
I do not know.
He's Mr. Cujo.
Danny Zuko.
Cujo's a
Zuko, I was
dog.
thinking Zuko. Yeah.
Cujo's a dog.
I'm down one.
I played that part in that play in high school. That's how
You're down 1, Brody?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready? Which 1984 movie did F. Ray Abraham win Best Actor for?
Who?
F. Ray Abraham win the Best Actor for Under the Volcano, Scarface, Amadeus, or The Name of the Rose?
Dude, I don't even know who that is.
I don't know. It's F. Ray Abraham. Under the Volcano, Scarface, Amadeus. Which one? Pick one.
The second one?
Scarface. No. Amadeus. We're running down
The
low
urgency
time.
was fun.
Yeah.
This is fun.
Yeah, so where in Europe can you visit the Colosseum? Rome?
Rome, Italy.
Correct.
Correct.
See the Trevi fountain while you're there.
What is the only liquid material? Copper, gold, iron, or mercury?
Mercury.
Ooh, yep. Because it's in the...
Thermometers.
Yeah.
What classic song did Pink, Maya, Lil Kim, and Christina
Moulin
Aguilera,
Rouge.
Lady Marmalade?
Oh yeah, that one, Lady Marmalade.
There was no
man.
Moulin Rouge here.
It's from that movie though.
But it is from that production.
Yeah.
Tolo has seen it. In
It's
case anyone's wondering.
Oli Pupuche, I'm in love, I'm in love. Holy Pupuche, I'm in love.
We'll be there next week.
So
or
which of the
week.
following bands belongs to the genre progressive rock? Rolling Stones, Metallica, Manowar, or Pink Floyd?
Ooh,
Nice.
nice.
Which
Progressive rock.
Give him a
Which
strike.
one?
Give him a strike.
It's probably gonna be a strike, but I'm gonna go with the third one.
I was gonna say the first one.
Pink Floyd.
It was
yeah.
Pink
Floyd,
Floyd. I was
yeah.
thinking that one, but I was like,
I would have went with the
The
Floyd.
original prog rock.
yeah.
Yeah.
Man, oh man, I'm down too.
King J.
Where they would just
Strike.
jam for like 10
He's
minutes.
about those throwing strikes right now.
So which of the following means high definition?
Easy.
HD.
With
Are you
Politest.
serious?
The politest.
Man, this is no joke.
you saved his life on that
And
one.
just because you get one wrong doesn't mean the next person gets a whiff either.
Exactly.
We thought,
Whiff.
but
Whip.
Where is the Statue of Liberty?
Oh, easy.
Staten Island, New York City.
Staten Island. With the
that was
Vámonos.
2 whiffs in a row.
yeah.
That was nice.
Yeah. Let's see if
Who
you
wrote the Symphony Number 40 Requiem? Beethoven, Chopin, Stratocaster, or
Chopin?
Mozart?
Ooh.
Who wrote the Symphony Number 40 Requiem? Beethoven, Chopin, Stratocaster, or Mozart?
I'll say Beethoven.
The key word is symphony.
Probably
Thinking
Chopin.
Mozart.
Nope, Mozart.
Ooh.
Correct.
I don't went with Chopin.
Altico's out already.
Oh, that was the first one. Oh.
Give it to me, bro.
So how were mortal
major.
epidemic diseases called in the Middle Age? A plague, a pox, AIDS, or cholera?
A plague?
Yeah,
That's a
that's
good
what I was
one.
thinking.
Smallpox was definitely the big
I'm
one.
down one, right?
What actor has starred in the most movies as James Bond? Roger Moore, Sean Connery, Daniel Craig, or Pierce Brosnan?
Ooh.
Brosnan. Sean,
Bronson. Charles Bronson.
Sean Connery?
Connery?
Roger Moore?
Roger Moore.
I'm
Roger.
out.
Damn, Sir Roger Moore. Give it to Tamal.
What was the name of the Romans gave to Great Britain?
The name of their what?
What was the name Romans gave to Great Britain? Caledonia, Britannia, or Northumbria? What was the name Romans gave to Great Britain? Caledonia,
Caledonia.
Britannia,
Britannia.
or
I'm gonna say that one.
Northumbria?
The third one.
The third
Britannia.
one. Third eye blind.
Oh, he's
Nice.
Trying to stay with you guys, but you guys
Milkus.
don't have nothing.
Milkus.
Who is the author of the classic Dracula? Mary Shelley, Gaston Leroux,
Mary Shelley.
Nope.
Nope, that's Frankenstein.
Bram Stoker.
She wrote Frankenstein.
Wait,
That's
what was the...
Bram-
Dracula.
Bram
Oh,
Stoker.
no.
Not Frankenstein.
I wasn't paying attention.
Hey,
was
there
like,
you
he's
go.
wrong.
You
Too
get off the.
confident.
You want to get off
Yeah.
your
Get
phone
off
and
your
you want to
phone,
be
man.
talking like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm smart. I'm smarter than a fifth grader.
No,
Wait, no, you're
you're-
not. What are you ready?
You caught me. I felt...
Give it to me, Brody.
How many you did down one?
Yeah, one.
Down one.
Yeah.
Oh,
But you're right about breaking
which of the
concentration.
following volcanoes is not in Italy? Teide, Vesuvius, Etna, or Stromboli? Which of the following volcanoes is not in Italy?
Stromboli. Isn't that food?
Stromboli?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That's what I was thinking.
Nope.
Ah,
Teide, the first
But
one.
is also a good roll with cheese and pepperoni.
I'm
King
down
J.
one. What
How
are you
many
down?
unclear bombs were dropped on Japan to end World War II? 1, 2, 4, or 0?
One.
Ooh.
No.
No?
Two.
Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Nagasaki.
Oh.
But you're right. That second one's the one that ended it.
So
but
you're down 2?
No, I'm out.
You're out?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
You took that Nagasaki good.
So what is the name given to the elements in the last group of the
Gotta get
periodic
on the
table?
board, dude.
Heavy. Wait, hold on. Give me the choices. Give me the choices.
That
Give me the
wasn't even
choices.
a choice.
Transition metals, noble metals, transition gases, or noble gases. It's
said
none
heavy.
of those, buddy.
Right.
Okay,
You're not
but I thought
smarter
you
than a
said
fifth
metals.
grader.
I thought you said metals.
You're not smarter
Okay,
than a
which
fifth-
elements?
In the last group of the periodic table. What is the name given to the elements in the last group of the periodic table? Transition metals, noble metals, transition gases, or noble gases?
Transition
metal.
metals.
I was gonna say
Transition?
noble gases.
Was he right?
Nope.
It was noble gases.
Noble.
Huh?
Gases.
Damn, I gotta
Noble
get this right.
gases.
Give it to me,
Is
Brody.
that the ones at the
Oh,
bottom?
that was more obvious.
Oh, give it to me, Brody.
What is the main theme in Botticelli's paintings? Power, sex, death, or religion?
Oh, I think I
What
know.
is the main theme
Probably
in
death.
Botticelli's
Death.
paintings?
I don't know who he is, so.
I was gonna say sex.
Nope, religion.
That was tough though.
Sudden death, baby. 2-2.
Sudden death.
Two, that was
I
quick.
Damn, it's been a
This
while.
game
since the sudden death.
demands it's
full
it
Gotta
attention.
get on the
does.
Yeah.
board. Gotta get on the board. Oh, you are on the board. Never mind.
Give it to him, Brody.
Whiff. Which farm animal gives us milk to drink?
Milk is.
Really?
Who gives us the milk?
I mean,
The
cow
llama, the
mostly.
goose, turkey, or cow?
cow.
A turkey?
Easy.
A
Give me an
Turkey
easy one.
milk. That sounds like a band that tours with snail
what's
milk.
what's
Turkey
the
milk.
adjective used for the planes flying faster than the speed of sound? Supersonic, multisonic,
Oh, that's-
oversonic,
that's
or
easy.
ultrasonic?
Ooh.
That's easy.
Supersonic?
It's gotta be, yeah.
Supersonic.
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 Oh, for that cow one,
nervous.
I have a fun fact afterwards.
So what's the color of the Princess Dread of the Beauty and the Beast?
Oh, that's easy.
Yellow, purple,
Uh-huh.
pink,
He's
or blue?
colorblind.
He's colorblind.
But
so-
it's yellow, right? Like yellow or gold. It's yellow or something.
no. Yes, you're right.
Yeah, because I was like, I know I'm colorblind, but yeah, jeez.
He's like, it looks about yellow.
Yeah.
So what personality disorder social rules are discarded by the subject? Narcissism, social phobia, antisocial personality disorder, or obsessive compulsive disorder?
What's the question?
What is the personality disorder social rules are disregarded by the subject? In what personality
Ooh, it says
disorder
it in-
social
in the
rules are
questions.
disregarded by the subject?
Okay, Jamal,
Narcissism,
he's got it.
social
Don't worry.
phobia,
Thanks,
antisocial
though.
antisocial personality disorder, or obsessive compulsive
Dude.
disorder?
Narcissism. I don't know.
It's gotta be.
It's gotta be.
No.
Nope.
No.
Antisocial.
Oh.
That's why I was saying listen to it in the question.
I thought it was
said
narcissism because they just do
He got
whatever
it
they
right.
want.
He won.
Oh yeah.
No, it's sudden death.
No, that was certain.
No, it's sudden death. Dang.
Oh wait, doesn't he got to get this one right?
No, I already got mine.
He got his right.
He got his
okay.
wrong.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
He had to get his right.
Oh.
In order
To
to
go to
stay
the next
alive.
round.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Damn, that was a hard
Well,
battle, man.
I want to thank Prody for being the best game show host of all
All
time.
time. Yeah.
Thank you very much. I already know.
And I want to apologize for tuning out. He saw
Tuning
me
out
look
on
at my
him.
phone.
And
He
he
threw a
called you out.
fastball and struck.
Called you out
Oh,
right
you guys
there.
want to know
Yeah.
about that cow I was talking about?
Strike will go right.
Randy Jansen.
Mhm.
Randy Jansen came out at me and striking.
So from now on,
Hit the
it's.
pigeon.
I know I have to be
Disintegrated in
serious.
midair.
So
The white dove.
did you know that we're the only mammals in the world that drink milk from another mammal?
Oh yeah.
Getting on them PETA sites, the man.
No, it was just like a little thing that had popped up on Facebook. I was like, that's interesting.
Yeah, that's a trip.
But I mean, that's
And
not
we're
really
the-
true because cats love milk. So
That's
Milk
true.
us.
And people give their dogs
goat's
milk.
milk,
But
cow's milk.
that's
yeah.
humans giving a cat
But that-
another
yeah,
mammal.
they-
Oh, I see.
As
that
far
we
as like
drink.
actually,
So are you
like a
talking-
cat's not gonna go and drink.
Right.
So are you
what I mean?
talking technical? Because technically they do drink
That and we're the
milk
only
from other
mammals
people because
that
we
drink
give it to them,
meat
but they're still
that-
technically drinking
We're
it.
the only mammals that drink milk after
But
infancy
I think they
too.
just see it in the way that
Right.
cats don't.
You mean by
go
nature?
By
yeah,
nature.
by nature.
By
They won't-
nature,
they
we're
won't
the
go,
only
They
mammals.
won't go sucking on other teat.
Yeah, they're not gonna go suck on a.
So I used to
cow,
fall
you know?
for some of those things that said this is bad or that's bad, like eggs or milk, and then you realize those are all marketing by somebody else.
Yeah.
So now it's all almond milk and all that. And if you like the way that tastes, which is just almonds and water and then some xanthan gum or whatever makes it seem milky, if you like almond juice, that's cool. But it doesn't mean that like cow
He
milk
said
is
almond
really
juice.
terrible for humans. I'm sure if you can't
It's bad
ingest
for certain
lactose,
people,
then
yeah.
you shouldn't
Exactly.
drink a lot of it. But
I mean, I'm pretty
all those
sure,
campaigns you see on Facebook, that's all someone trying to sell something else.
But I'm
usually.
pretty sure at some cases you do get it where like you get a bad cow where something does go wrong with like maybe a couple of the milk. You know what I mean? Like
Well, yeah, there could be
We can
unhealthy
get bad-
cows or
we can
something.
Get bad
Yeah.
almonds.
But yeah, like anything.
I
Yeah.
drink milk like every night.
Right.
I'm good.
Yeah. That's just when you hear those things
Well,
on.
we've adapted as
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
as
Yeah,
you-
that's what it is.
as a community.
Some
We've
cereal
adapted
with
to
some.
As
cold
the human
milk.
race.
I bought raw milk the other day at Sprouts.
You guys ever tried goat milk?
$7.49.
Raw milk.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
It's not been pasteurized, so it says directly on the bottle that this has things in it that could make you sick because they have to put that on there.
Direct from the
Yeah.
cow to the bottle.
It's just raw
Oh,
milk.
right.
So for the half gallon was $7.49.
Are you used to
Dang.
that? Are you used to that though? From like back, did you drink a lot?
Like
of
growing up,
natural,
I
or-
had only tried it a few times, and I remember it tasting like good, having more
Yeah.
flavor. So I just bought it just to try. I can't afford to buy that all the time.
No,
Is it pretty good or
How was
what?
it though?
It was good.
Yeah.
It was tasty and
It's
creamy.
good.
It sounds like some Whole Foods.
And
stuff
as it
right there.
ages, it develops more flavor. So I noticed like after like a week, it tasted like almost a little bit like ice creamy or cheesy. I don't know how to describe it, but it like
kinda
started
sounds
to take on it. No, it was to me
Ice
it was
cream
really
and
good.
cheese are never discussed.
Yeah, it was really good.
But
It's two of the
for
greatest
it to
things
be
on
I
milk-
put Hershey's syrup in it and just drank it.
Man,
Is there
ever
a cheese
made.
ice cream?
There is.
No, I just it's.
There's
I know that
cheesecake on
sounds weird,
American
but
cheddar ice cream.
yeah.
Some cheesecake ice cream. That's what cream cheese and vanilla ice cream probably,
Dude,
right?
It's a trip.
Yeah,
It's a trip.
I love ice cream and cheese.
But yeah, shout out to the cows and all that.
Yeah.
How was
shout out
Vegas,
all the
bro?
cows.
Oh man, that show is the biggest show I've ever seen. That convention
That's what I'm
center
feeling,
is. I brought my rollerblades, and then they wouldn't let me bring all our stuff in on a cart. I had to hand walk in all the magazines and everything. And I can't describe how big it is. I should have taken a video so we could time lapse
And you
it.
were rollerblading in there?
No, they wouldn't let me. They were being
Oh,
really
what?
strict.
Wow.
So I had to. I would just walk through with the cactus and
Should have
walk
bought
to
some
the booth.
some wheelies. Remember wheelies?
The
The shoes?
some Heelys.
The Heelys?
yeah.
I'm about to get me some rollerblades too.
Man, I did. I straight up brought rollerblades. I was gonna strap up and just.
Just rollerblade.
I
around
knew how big the
convention?
floor was. Yeah, so I knew I'd get around a lot quicker that way.
You're a pretty good rollerblader?
But no, I've never. I bought those
Oh, I
like
am.
10 years ago and haven't
You are?
ever used
Yeah.
them. But I did growing up, street hockey and all that.
Yeah, we used to
I
do
could
street
turn
hockey.
and you
My
know,
back used to
That
hurt
was
after.
amazing.
yeah.
Street
So
hockey
I
was
still know
great.
how. Yeah, but I'm not like X Games or anything.
I had like a
Can't do
dang,
jumps.
I forgot.
Oh,
the,
I can.
The
I can
hockey
do jumps and
player.
everything.
Nice.
Yeah.
I had his hockey stick.
The great one.
No, some I forgot another dude, Luke Robitaille. Or
Yeah, it
something.
was like Mario Lemieux at the time. when
Yeah,
I was
Lemieux.
growing
I think
up.
that's what I had.
Okay,
the
nice.
Lemieux
He was
stick.
one of the more popular.
Because we lived right by a rollerblade shop, and they sold everything there.
Bauer.
Bearings. Yeah, Bauer.
Yeah, you had to get those.
I had Bauer rollerblades.
I forget the
Yeah.
bearings. ABEC bearings. were
ABEC,
popular
the
bearings.
threes.
Yeah,
ABEC.
ABEC 5.
ABEC 5.
With the
ABEC.
fat boy wheels.
Yep.
You
middle.
already know, man.
In the
Oh,
middle.
the 90s, boy.
Remember, you had your grinding wheels,
Mhm.
and then you had your two big wheels on the sides,
Yep.
and then you bought grinding plates. Oh,
Mhm.
dude, it was amazing.
Yeah,
But I used to wax the curve for Proli.
It's now
You'd be
it's.
grinding on them.
I mean, if you're at California on the beach, you might see a girl rollerblading, or if you do it competitively. But otherwise, that fell by the wayside. Huh?
Yeah, we used to rollerblade everywhere,
Like,
to the
yeah.
store,
Yeah.
wherever, dude.
Kids don't. They just ride their bikes now. They don't do rollerblades. I don't think.
Kids, a lot of kids don't even do that. Like
That's true. They just talk
Don't even
online.
leave the
they
house.
just talk on. They just stay.
That's true. We
inside.
had to all get together and meet at the park, and then go ride our bikes to get
Rollerblade or
candy or,
whatever, yeah.
Jack.
Now they
Nice.
can
I
FaceTime
missed that.
and
Let's
They
go
just-
to Circle
yeah.
K homes, you know.
Mhm.
Getting all
Let's
the
ride our
homies together
bikes.
and hitting the skate park.
yeah, you have to
And
go
hitting
knock
skate
to your
spots.
homie's house, see if he's home. Like,
Yeah, it was dope.
We used to ride our
Can
bikes
Brody come
everywhere.
out and play?
I was a
Yeah.
dude that would.
No,
I was a
he's in
dude that
trouble
would
right
wake
now.
all the homies up. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go skate.
Bro, we used to go to
Get a group together.
We used to go to Stater Brothers every single day, bro, and chill in the magazine section for like 3 to 4 hours every single day. Just grab magazines, we chill there and just read the magazines we wanted.
Staters.
I swear, dude, every day, not just once in a while. We were there every day, and then jacking the demos from the PlayStation magazine. So you open the wrapper, but then you read the magazine there, and then you had paper writing your codes and stuff because you couldn't afford a $10 magazine, dude.
That's true. They were $7, $8, $99.
Yeah, the good ones, yeah. With
And
the
those
ones with all the-
demos,
with all
yeah.
the cheat codes and stuff you had, those were expensive.
Oh, like the
dude.
cheat code for like Grand Theft
For
Auto.
everything,
Mortal,
yeah.
Mortal Kombat.
Alphabetical order.
Yeah,
The
yeah. I
finishing
remember.
moves
when
I
you
never
all
had any of those games really. I
That was
played
crazy.
those demos
Every day after
Pretty
school,
much
just
only.
walk to Stater
Seriously?
Brothers. We were broke,
Mhm.
so we just
like
chill at
Mortal
Stater
Kombat,
Brothers. I wonder what the workers thought like.
Grand Theft Auto.
Was
I never had
homeless
the
or
whole
what,
game.
eh?
I like the dancing one, dude.
That was a bad
That
game.
was
The
dope.
The breakdancing
Dance Dance
one.
Revolution.
No, it was
Oh.
a breakdance. It was a breakdancing game, bro, for the PlayStation.
It's almost like RPG, but you have to hit the buttons right. Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
But it was all breakdancing.
Yeah,
it
they
was
started
dope.
doing sick
I forgot what
ones.
that game was called, dude.
yeah, dude, it was an amazing game, man.
Step,
It was way before Dance Dance Revolution,
Yeah,
bro.
it was like straight
It
up.
was
break.
PlayStation
the
1.
Rapper, the rapper.
Nah,
That was dope too. We
It
had the
was,
demo to that.
I forgot the
Kick
name of that.
punch is all in the mind.
Yeah.
If you gonna test me, I'll show you kind. The things I teach you. Coming from teacher.
Yeah.
Now kick, punch,
Yeah.
kick, punch.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's the
Yeah.
one.
I love that game.
Parappa the Rapper. Nah, but I forgot the name of that one though, dude. But it was like amazing. I used to play that game all the time. It was just a
I think-
demo too.
Parappa the Rapper was hard. It was just those games where you gotta. It's a timing game, you know. The
Yeah.
things rolling across.
Oh yeah.
You gotta hit the right button, and then you'll continue to rap on point and stuff.
Nice.
But you gotta follow like. Well, I had the
It's like
demo.
the original
so only
Guitar
had-
Hero.
Only had one level, and it was like you go in this dojo, and that's what the instructor's rapping like that.
Oh, that's
Now
funny.
kick, punch, and you gotta like follow it. It was dope.
That's fun. It's good
Yeah.
nostalgia.
Good video games.
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
man.
he had a beanie, you know, with his ears sticking out.
Yeah.
Parappa the Rapper.
Looking fash.
I remember that stuff.
Man, so golf tournament, Spain, everything next week.
It's all happening really fast, but next Saturday is going to be a big day, and we're starting to sell those spectator tickets. So I'm
Spain
seeing those,
tickets. And then Monday we leave to Spain.
and then boom, we head off.
We won't be back till me and Brody won't be back till the following Monday.
Monday.
Monday
It's
to
going to
Monday.
be that's a quick turnaround. You're going to cover a lot of ground, a lot of miles.
Yeah.
You know? Just driving from Madrid to Barcelona will be a full day.
Just
so we're
getting
gonna-
there's another full day.
Yeah, we travel a full day, we rest a day, we travel another full day. We go hard for a couple days at Spanibus and hopefully meet a lot of the cool European growers and see what we get ourselves into. I think I'm
Yeah,
interested.
straight up.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
The fact that you guys speak Spanish, my brother and his wife are fluent, is not going to hold us back. I think we're going to be one of the only Americans there like that. So
that can blend in pretty.
that are
good,
all fluent
decently.
and from there as well. Since my brother lives there,
yeah,
we'll know where's
The
good to
spots,
eat, what to do, and
not dangerous spots,
Mhm.
and it's just
Danger Dash.
Dangerous.
Danger.
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 Barcelona at
You
night.
got to watch out for the dangerous spots. Let me tell you something.
So that
You
is
got to watch out for the dangerous gangsters.
The Danger Dash.
The things I tell you, my friend.
You got to listen to the Danger Dash.
Let's say you're rolling a blunt and your friend comes and accidentally bumps you in the back while you're lighting it. Next thing you know, your beer's on fire.
Well,
What are you
Joey.
gonna do?
Joey's been not assaulted. I was going to use the word assaulted, but he's been
Insulted by us?
in whatever investigated by the police several times
Spain?
In Spain. Yeah, so it's
Oh, they
not
think
like
he's like a
they
foreman or
they
whatever.
may think he's a terrorist. They may think he's Russian. I'm not exactly sure what they think of him, but they'll pull him out of a crowd, and let's say he's rolling up his hash joint. They'll empty his cigarette. They'll go through
Wow.
all your stuff to the point where they even look through his cigarette. And they're just looking for something they can bust you with, or they think you're a spy, or I don't know what they think, to be honest.
Well,
but,
you're scaring me now, Holmes.
no, I mean we're just going to be there as tourists. He's in the barrios all the time. You know
They
what I
were
mean?
my
So-
ancestors, now they're going to rape me.
that fool's
But-
thugging it out there in the
Man, that was
barrios.
but here's the deal: it happens after major world events, like when we had the terrorist
9/11?
attacks in France.
Oh,
and-
okay.
Everyone buttons up.
I mean, it's usually
Joe
a couple
Biden.
weeks after that. They're just looking for suspicious activity, and he's clearly not Spanish. And you guys are going to be not Spanish too, whether or not you speak Spanish. You're obviously Americans.
Oh, no, be like,
By the
nah,
way you handle
yo soy-
yourself,
Yo
by the
soy
way you talk.
español,
Yo
oiga.
soy de aquí.
No me diga que soy. Yo ni
Tú no
sé.
sabes
Yo
nada.
yo ni sé hablar inglés, doña. Pero no me diga que no soy.
Gracias. Okay, vale.
Tú no sabes nada, vale.
Vale.
Coño.
Tu coño. So
Coñito.
it's just how loud you are. You don't realize as an American, because we're all here together, but when you take that to another country, even the way you walk, they can see you from a mile away, whether it's the clothes you're wearing or your shoulders,
It's
the way you walk.
everything.
We're going to be much different, and you'll stand out right away.
Yeah.
So
Just the air they breathe over there creates
cleaner.
different.
they're
much
smaller
cleaner.
people, too. When
Creates
you walk on the
different-
streets, a lot of the awnings, you have to duck underneath because they're old buildings, and they're just
They don't
A
drink
shorter
much. They don't drink
culture.
It was
what?
Midgetville over
Is
there.
dairy,
Little
dairy
old
big there or
ladies.
no?
Yeah, their milk is not pasteurized, but or maybe it is because it's shelf stable. So yeah, their milk is not sold in refrigerated sections. You buy it off the shelf and then you put it in the
You
refrigerator.
have to drink it right away within a week.
Okay.
But it does the same
Yeah.
thing as the raw milk. It starts to develop more flavor.
Mm.
It's tastier to me the older it gets. Like it kind of starts
I
to
made
turn.
cheese before, dude, with milk. I made rocota.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Bomb.
Yep. All you got to have is that
And
raw, that raw
Yeah, you put lemon and
to activate it.
yeah, and then you until it gets to that perfect texture,
Mhm.
and then you make lasagna with it, bro.
Oh, that's way
Oh,
tasty.
and then I stuffed what do you call it?
Shells.
Yeah, so I stuffed shells with it. Oh, dude, it was amazing. Like straight from made the cheese from scratch and then put it in whatever,
Beautiful.
dude, raviolis or whatever, bro. It's like tastes way better than any ricotta.
It's weird that they eat a lot of tomatoes. All the things they got from here are big there now. So in Spain, you're going to see a lot of fresh tomatoes, plates of tomatoes, things like that they brought back from the New World from here.
Tomatoes.
Corn. They're just starting to figure out what to do with avocados. We showed them what guacamole was. They had them in the store. They had avocados from Mexico, but they didn't know what to do with them. Have a clue. They had no idea what it was for. We showed them guacamole. They blew their minds.
Oh yeah, they'll freak out quick.
They ate the whole. I mean, we did it like 3 or 4 times for different
with
groups.
tomate and everything.
Tripping out. Little onion, little lemon. Yeah.
Oh, lemon squeeze.
They don't have lime, so we just do a little lemon.
Lemon works. They don't have lime.
It's the same. Yeah.
What?
I mean, I like either. Or.
Yeah, I agree. They're always interchangeable.
All day, every day. Yeah.
But yeah.
Even though limeade
It's funny
is
how
really
cultures
good.
are different.
I love limeade.
Oh yeah, like from Brahms.
Yeah.
Or you guys have Sonic, but yeah.
Sonic Boom.
Did you just hear about? Okay, so Sonic had 3 stores. Sonics are franchised, and one of these owners changed it from the $8.55 minimum wage to $4 plus tips, and the whole store quit at 3 of his stores.
Oh yeah.
And wrote a big "FU" like a note on the front door.
Yeah,
like,
who wouldn't? Yeah.
Our management
man.
is terrible, and
$8
so we all
is still
quit.
nothing, dude.
And there was a lot of misspellings in the letter, which was kind of cute. But they got their point across. They were like, "We're all better than this, and we're gonna go work somewhere else. Peace."
Peace.
Oh yeah, most
It was
definitely.
cute.
Yeah, $4 an hour. Come on, dude.
But I was thinking Sonic's a great company, so I bet they'll come out and make a statement saying, "Hold on, this isn't how we roll." And hopefully they'll talk to that guy. But it was whoever just owned those restaurants, So.
Yeah, who franchise.
It's like, dude, how stupid can you be? That's
They
so
should-
careless.
They should make a deal with Sonic the Hedgehog, make him like a.
Like this isn't the 1800s.
Barely
$4
anybody
mascot.
tips
Bring
at
Sega
fast
back.
food.
Make
so.
them the official.
They're not going to tip that
and
Sonic.
Sonic
I
right
tip
there.
sometimes at Sonic,
Bring
but
the
how much could they
bring
make
the
a shift?
Dreamcast,
20,
too.
$30 tops off that?
And he loves chili dogs.
15, yeah.
If even that,
Because I give him $1 or whatever,
Yeah, and I don't think people are just, hey, just keep the $5 change.
Right.
You know what I mean?
At
Like,
Sonic.
At Sonic. Like,
On a Dr. Pepper. Or
Right.
whatever, cherry Dr. Pepper.
All day, every day.
Like 50 cents.
Roach Clip Radio, 1029kdif.org, FM, South Phoenix.
Stand up.
Yeah.
Don't drink and drive.
Smoke and
Smoke and
fly.
fly.
If you're out on the streets, get an Uber. If you're out there getting drunk, partying, don't put other people in danger or yourself.
And then have a good time tonight.
Any shout outs, Taman?
So we started doing like a whole nother podcast after the gigs right there.
That is true.
I was like, wait, we're still talking.
Any shout outs, Taman?
Shout out to, Roach Clip Radio.
All
Roach
day, every
Clip
day.
Podcast.
KDIF 102.9 FM.
Yeah. Shout out to Cannabis Cactus, keeping it real.
Cannabis Cactus all day, every day.
All day, every day,
Siempre gratis, nunca.
Then like
Nunca
to give
picoso.
a
Sí.
big shout out to tattoo artists of mine. You guys can find them on Instagram at
Keep
Underscore.
walking.
Underscore.
Slut.
Underscore.
That's keep
Underscore.
walking.
Underscore.
Slut.
Underscore.
So you guys need anything, hit them up, man.
Shout out. Shout
Like
out.
Go
so-
get blasted up by
Anything,
that food.
Blasted up. test
Yeah,
classes,
we're all going. We're all going.
Mm-hmm. We're all gonna get
Taking turns.
the cow
Yeah.
stamp.
The Cal stamp.
I'm gonna go buy some fake
Brandon.
skin. That way I could just put that sleeve over and then
Ooh, I like that.
Mhm.
I could just take it off.
We used to sell those at the Queen of Hearts. They actually look pretty real when you put them on.
Yeah.
We had fake muscles too, so some guys would buy the muscles, and you put that on first, then you put the tattoo
Muscles?
sleeve on.
I
Oh,
just
looking like Bane up there.
And it's so funny how real it looks.
Yeah, I
Any
just drink
shout outs,
Muscle milk.
Miguelito?
Man, shout out to everybody sitting here: Tamal, Prody, Tolo,
Thank
Alto,
you.
my crew. I'm so thankful to have moved here and built a life in Phoenix and everything that we're all doing together. Still only feels like the beginning, but man, I'm just having fun with all these adventures and wherever it takes us. Sage Rock downstairs, shout out.
Shout
I know
out
he's
Sage Rock.
just down there working hard for us. He's happy to be a part of the crew, and he does a lot for us behind the scenes. Shout out to Joey and Idene. They
Out of
make
Spain.
they make this layout happen from halfway
Beautiful,
across the
beautiful.
world.
Mm-hmm.
They made our logos happen from halfway across the
Yes,
world.
they did.
And just to support this community and what we're doing, and now we're taking that over there. So, Spain, we'll see you next week. Everybody at Spanimus, Dr. Zodiac, and everyone who's going to be over there. So, yeah, that's just an in-house shout-out today,
Yep, exactly. Altito.
I'd say to do the same, man. Just big ups to us, man, and all the work we're putting in.
Oh,
Everything
yeah.
you guys are
Won't-
doing individually,
can't stop, won't stop.
together. Yeah, man, I'm excited for our future as the magazine, as a podcast, as a network, as just everything.
Entrepreneur.
Brody, any closing words?
Shout out Smoky Smoke Shop.
Shout out
Big ups,
Smoky
big ups.
Smoke
Was
Shop.
over there this morning.
See you
Oh.
guys next
Got the
Saturday.
lace up.
83rd Ave, Lower
Oh,
Buckeye.
yeah, get ready.
Tim
Get your
and
swing
Terrence.
on.
Tim and Terrence.
This
you
is
swing
this
it.
ain't Top Golf,
The
boys.
T brothers, get ready.
We should polish
This is
our
for real.
clubs so they could borrow them. The ones downstairs.
Actually, we already got them reserved at the golf course.
Oh,
but
even better.
Nice.
There you go.
yeah,
So yeah, and
Yeah.
just shout out everyone right here. You know, the whole squad,
we can
Squad
still polish.
up.
We can still polish our clubs though.
just the whole
Get them
squad,
prim and
and
proper.
everyone out there. You know, supporting and keeping it real.
Pierda could probably polish a good club.
That's what I was thinking.
Shout out Pierda out there. You know, doing custom airbrushing. Brushing his greatest art in the world. What? You guys got crazy minds, huh? See, I waited for a little bit. See what you guys were gonna say.
I lost it at polish.
Man. Shout out King J
Nah,
for the
but yeah.
tacos.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no
Nah,
problem.
but yeah, that's pretty much it, man. And just KDIF, Franco, Mustachio,
Oh, yeah, Franco.
Mustachio.
102.9 KDAF, South Phoenix.
stand
uh,
up.
Yeah, shout out to all the listeners that are still listening, new listeners that are just jumping aboard, all our guests, past, present, future. You know, we are the greatest podcast alive. You guys will all recognize one at a time. We're not trying to convert you. We're just trying to show you the facts. We're basing this on facts. We're the greatest podcast that's ever existed. We are the kings of all media. We promise you that. We are Arizona. We are 602-480-951. We are Sedona. We are Cali. We're everywhere, homie. We're going to Spain. And everybody join us next week, March 9th at the, what's that resort called?
Legacy Golf Resort, 32nd Street, Phoenix.
Go to cannabiscactus.com/golf to get tickets. We are going to have spectators out there.
And tomorrow,
Tomorrow we'll be
Tomorrow.
at Three Wise Men in
Oh,
Scottsdale.
yeah. Shout out Moonrock. Shout out Dr. Zodiac. So
dropping a little beat tape tomorrow. And we're gonna have some fun
3 to
DJ
6.
sets out there. To be fun.
Yeah. And I mean, that's it, man. Shout out to KDIF, 102.9 FM, South Phoenix,
stand up.
for letting us do our thing, continue to do our thing. You know, we're just trying to get better at this every day. All y'all take care. Remember, don't drink and drive.
Smoke
Fly.
and
This is Roach Clip Radio.